Hi, first grade. Today, Mrs. Coppola is going to have a lesson on solid figures. You've been learning about shapes in our math topic 15, and today we're going to talk about solid figures, which are a little bit different from plain shapes. A solid figure is a shape that actually takes up space. A plain shape is the shape of an object. Let me show you the difference. Let's draw a square in the air. Are you ready? You draw your square in the air. Did that take up any space? No, it's not a solid figure because I just drew the shape of a square. Let's try drawing the shape of a triangle. Ready? You could see the shape that I drew, but you couldn't see anything in my hands. A solid figure is an item that takes up space. All right, let's read our words that we need to know to go with our solid figures lesson. Over here on my whiteboard, I have all the words we need to know to name our solid figures. Number 1, can you read it with me? Cube. Number 2, cone. Number 3, sphere. Not a spear where I would poke someone, a sphere. Can you say that with me? Sphere. Number 4, cylinder. And number 5, a rectangular prism. Okay, now I'm going to use those words to name some objects that I found around my house. After this video, you could try to find your own. I'm going to start with this first one. Look at the shape of it. What solid figure do you think names this object? Let me give you another hint. If you were at Baskin & Robbins right now, you would order one of these with ice cream on top. Did you say cone? You got it right. This is the shape of a solid figure, and we call it a cone. All right, let's look at this one next. Now this one you see in classrooms and stores and in your home. Another version of it is a dice, but the solid figure word for it is cube. Can you say cube? It's a solid figure because I can turn it around and look at all sides. I can look at all the surfaces. When we drew our shape in the air, you could only see the shape that I was drawing. Let's go to this one next. What solid figure do you think names this object? Did you guess? Sphere. This solid object is called a sphere. Can you imagine if you went to recess and you said to your friend, "Hey, let's go play sphere." Doesn't that sound pretty funny? If you look a little closer, you can also see that it has the Dodger emblem. Hi, Dodger fans. If you're a Giants fan, sorry, I don't have anything for you today. Here's our sphere. Okay, the next one I'm going to hold up is also a box of tissue, but it's coming in a different shape. It's coming in the shape of one of our solid figures. Can you guess which one it is? You can see the shape on the outside that helps you describe it. It's the one called a rectangular prism. A rectangular prism has lots of sides. You can turn it all around. It takes up space. And here's our next, I'll put our sphere right there. Here's our next one. Now what's funny about this is you probably heard Mom and Dad talk about how valuable toilet paper is right now. This toilet paper has a solid figure name to it though. Can you guess it? It's the one we haven't talked about yet, number 4, cylinder. It's a cylinder. A cylinder can roll, and it has the shape of a circle on one end or on both ends. Here's an empty one. We use these for crafts sometimes. It's a cylinder and it can roll. Now, if we were in class, I'd be showing you these really cool shapes that I have. So when we get back together, and I know we will soon, we'll be able to play with these. So I'm going to pull one out of my box and I want you to be able to name it. All right, take a look at that. Think about what it can do. It can roll, and it has a surface that's the shape of a circle there and there. Now I know you're probably thinking, what is inside of that? So let's open it up and see. So this is a teaching tool for me. It helps me teach you about a cylinder. Oops, it helps helps me teach you about a cylinder. And then inside they made it colorful so that you can really see the shape better. See how the color helps you see the shape better? And if I took this out, this is called a 2D surface because I can see two sides and I can turn it around. This is called a 3D surface, a 3D view, because I can see all different sides. I have one for this shape too. Can you match this solid figure with one of these? If you said the rectangular prism, you were right. And I can open this one up too. And I can pull the 2D shape, the flat form of it, because I can open it up and flatten it out. Look at that. So interesting. I can't wait till you guys get a chance to play with these. So here's another rectangular prism, and here's another one of our cylinders. Let me put it over there. How about this one? You guys are probably getting really good at this game by now. This one is in the shape of a cube. We use cubes a lot when we play with dice. That's what dice are. Dice are the solid figures called cubes. It's right there. And look at this one. This is probably our favorite solid figure when we put ice cream on top of it. It's a cone. And again, I can take this off and pull it out. This can be the flat form of it. It's 2D when it's green, and it's 3D when I have it in its clear plastic. We'll make room for it there. And then I have another interesting one that we haven't talked about yet. Does anybody know what the name of this one is? This is called a pyramid. A pyramid is another form of a solid figure. And I just realized in my box, I do not have a sphere. It was probably hard to make in the plastic. But remember, the sphere is a solid figure that comes in the shape of a ball or a circle. All right, friends, it's nice to see you, or nice to have you tune in to me. And I'll be coming to you again with another lesson soon. I miss you guys.